Hello card fighters, in this CFA featured matchup we have MLB against BUSTER. Here we go. We have our grade 1 rides. Damage is 1-to-1. Blaster blade, drive check is perfect guard. And dealing 1 damage. Here is metalborgs BUSTER. Big grade 3 out of Dimension Police. Carries the Legion effect of Glory Maelstrom if it has plus 30k attack when it strikes, which is honestly incredibly easy to pull off with metalborgs, seeing as how they power up both the Legion and the Legion Mate, giving it ridiculous power spikes. So first up, attack from the rear guard on the Blaster Blade, a critical trigger in the damage zone, making it easier to defend this turn. Still no guard off the Vanguard attack. No triggers on the drive check, and Ashley getting put in the damage zone. And that's the end of the turn. And here comes the ride for a Royal Paladin player here. Riding Majesty Lord Blaster, a little bit of old school action there. Star Call Trumpeter getting pulled out. Star Call is going to call out Blaster. Calling out Blaster Dark. So we can set up for our MLB Power Spike effect, as well as its critical and 12k body. We have Blaster Dark, Blaster Blade both on the field, and they're swinging away. No boosting columns here, unfortunately. So the power and total hits aren't as much as it could be, but if he pulls a double crit here, the game could be over. 22 plus 1 critical. Dropping Die Shield to perfect guard. Discarding 1, there will be no hit here. Heal trigger on the drive check though. Gonna get the heal off 1 point of damage and pulling a perfect guard of their own. Not really gonna do much against our metalborgs BUSTER over there. Once it starts going into Legion and hitting off those Legion attacks with its plus 30k and its Legion skill, because that is one beastly monster. Let's see how this turn's going to develop. Damage is tied 2-2, 12k body on MLB. We have metalborgs BUSTER ready to strike, but it is not in Legion yet. Dropping a rear guard Commander Laurel. There aren't enough rear guards on the field to be able to use Laurel's effect, because rest 4 rear guards, stand your Vanguard. If your Vanguard's attack hits, it's a beautiful mid-game card for Dimension Police. And the attack and the drive check, pulling a draw trigger, power, and dealing 1 damage. Damage is now 4-2, and there's an MLB now in the damage zone for the MLB player. Unfortunately, getting no damage triggers there. Moving Star Call to the front. That 12k body is going to be pretty decent as far as attack and defense. Putting a Star Call Trumpeter behind MLB, not the smartest choice in field placement, because you can't move it from side to side, can't move it up and down because your Vanguard is there, and it's not a booster, so it's pretty useless. But the superior call of Blaster Blade, and it's got a Wingle behind it. Wingle, specialty booster for Blaster Blade, so that's going to be a decently big column. A swing for 12k on 11, plus 1 crit. Majesty Lord Blaster coming in. Guard, that is 2 to pass. 2 draw triggers put down. And let's see what the drive checks are. Drive check 1, Wingle. Drive check 2, nothing else. No triggers. So there's only 1 more hittable column, and it is the Blaster Blade Wingle column. Swinging in. And easily guarded. The 10k shield. Alright, now we're back to the metalborgs turn here. Let's see if we get into Legion this time around. Oh, Looks like he took the damage instead of guarding there. Didn't want to waste the 10k shield on a Blaster Blade Wingle column. There's Metalborg BUSTER in the rear guard. And Black Doctor. Metalborg Black Doctor, great booster for Sin Buster. Getting it up over that power spike so it can use its Legion ability. And here we go. Metalborg Sin Buster is now performing Legion. Gonna Legion with an Buster from the deck and giving it the effect of Glory Maelstrom. So no cards grade 1 or higher can be put into the guard zone when it attacks. And it'll easily hit over 30k in terms of attack here. There just won't be enough cards. Even though our Royal Paladin player has 8 cards in their hand, there's just not enough to go overcome that power. The power of the Legion, the power of the Dimension Police, and the power of Sin Buster. It may be a little bit easier for the MLB player to defend because of that 12k body, having a couple of intercepts, but it's just not enough. No guard is called. First check, critical trigger, and that is game. Our Metalborgs take out Majesty Lord Blaster, once again proving that the new shit stomps the old. And this is Gary signing out for our card fight area adventures and our featured matchup of MLB versus the new Metalborg Dimension Police.